because you can know a lot of hidden story while you're traveling. And those story, if we can leverage social media or leverage my app to connect with people, let more people to know about that, I thought it's more powerful than AI. So travel is also inspired me that technology is not everything. So how we can leverage technologies to connect culture and making impact business.
Welcome to the Crazy Mile podcast. We are here in Hong Kong. We're Pablo and Lucas. We're doing a lap around the world, meeting founders and interviewing them along the way. Today we're with Emily. She's a great founder. She's been in more than 62 countries. Awesome. And she has founded two companies. One, the most that we are going to talk about today, that helps businesses around the world
Digitalize,
reach
yes.
Chinese people in like a travel kind of way, like a TripAdvisor community to help them sell their products, their experiences. And to be honest, it's really awesome product and helping a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
To all these people.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Salud.
Ciao. Salute. Salute. Thank you very much. So my name is Emily. Mi hablando español. So for Spanish fans, hello. Today we are in the Central Markets, which is a historical landmark. I founded Shake to Win 2018. Was my second startup, and I also incubate another art tech startup called Appreciated.io. And my mission is to create this like a Crazy Mile equivalent passionate project that to empower Chinese cultural seekers. They travel around the world without language barrier. They can reach all these small, beautiful shops run by local people, and also museum and wellness trail tour operator. We support with mission as well. Yeah, it has been. We have been doing this for more than like 7 years. 7 years, yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We'll start a little bit with the beginning. What was your first notion or first thought about entrepreneurship, about creating a startup, about doing and crafting your path?
I think as a Chinese, in a raised by traditional Chinese family, we are always been told by, after you graduate, you find a job, stable life. But since I was a kid, I love backpacking. So I have another Facebook fan page called Let's Go Backpacking. We have around like 10,000 fans across, Facebook network. So after I graduated, I joined a startup in Hong Kong. And then I left Hong Kong to relocate to Shanghai when I was 24. So it opened my eye, and then I felt like creating something that not exists is exciting. And I'm always have this passion on creating business that could help people, to connect people. So that's how I founded Shake to Win. Yeah.
Amazing.
It's awesome. I would like to talk about travel and entrepreneurship, because that's kind of our mission. And I think you not only have built successful businesses, but also traveled a lot.
Yeah.
What has taught you traveling to so many countries?
I think traveling in 62 countries across like 242 cities around the world, cover 5 continents, I found it fascinating when I meet local people. So I used to involve in a lot of like cultural exchange program when I was young, and I studied in Netherlands, Hong Kong, doing exchange in Istanbul, Czech Republic, Malaysia. So I've been really like to understand the different culture of people and making friends. I think culture inspired me to feel how small we are, as we thought we know nowadays in the internet that we know AI and we know everything, but actually not. This is not the fact. So please follow Crazy Mile, the Crazy Mile, because you can know a lot of hidden story while you're traveling. And those stories, if we can leverage social media or leverage my app to connect with people, let more people to know about that, I thought it's more powerful than AI. So travel is also inspired me that technology is not everything. So how we can leverage technologies to connect culture and making impact business is also something travel teach me.
Un momento. Antes de seguir con el podcast, queríamos contarte que esta vuelta al mundo es posible gracias a que tenemos de nuestro lado HOLAFY.
Que es la solución definitiva para tener datos ilimitados allá donde viajes.
La gente lo que más valora es la tranquilidad. Y en el tema de internet, eso es HOLAFY, tranquilidad pura.
Porque pisas un aeropuerto y ya tienes conexión. Puedes escribir a tus familiares, puedes pasar las aduanas descargándote el PDF que te piden en la frontera, sin ningún problema.
Además, si trabajas mientras viajas, puedes compartir datos con tu ordenador.
Y lo mejor es que no te tienes que preocupar de cuánto estás gastando. Ya quieras ver una peli o quieras tener una videollamada con tu familia o con tu jefe.
Si en tu próximo viaje quieres tener la tranquilidad con la que nosotros viajamos, usa el código CRAZY y tendrás un 5% de descuento en tu próxima eSIM de HOLAFY.
Y un 10% de descuento en la suscripción de HOLAFY, que son planes mensuales por si quieres viajar y hacer aventuras estilo nómada digital, estudiante de Erasmus, your choice. Seguimos con el podcast.
Yeah.
Do you think that your adventure part and your business part are connected, or are they completely separated?
I think now it's very connected. In the beginning, when I started Shake to Win, I sent out like 4,000 email. No people reply me, and then I was trying to add from my LinkedIn network. I was having like 1,500 followers at the time. I'm trying to add all the museum directors, and nobody accepting me because I'm nobody. But now growing my LinkedIn network to almost like 6,100 followers and a little bit influencer. I think that starting up something from 0 to 1 is very hard, but follow your passion. And I got successful when I first go to Netherlands to implement my sticker next to TripAdvisor. It's like a Chinese characters mean appreciation. And then at that trip, I was finishing 100 stickers with 3 weeks with different founders and meeting all this like free generation run business called Henryville Lake. It's like a cheese farm. And then we have a local people run boat trip company called Blue Boats, 75 years, helping people to discover the hidden gem of the canal. And then I went to Spain for a trip. Actually, I stayed there for like 6 weeks in Granada, and then I was in Madrid, I was in Malaga, I was in Hans. I was traveling around with local people, with local team as well, potential partners. And then I discovered that I'm learning, that's the moment I start to learn Spanish. And I found that learning Spanish is helping me to understand how a 5th-generation jamon store and brand found their company. Because somehow that without learning the language, it's very hard to understand fully, even though I have a Spanish teammate. But then I try to adjust myself to learn the language of Spanish. And I listen to a lot of Spanish songs recommended by my teammate. I see how to learn the way how Spanish people live their life. I find it's very interesting for me. Yeah.
What do you think is the most interesting about Spanish people?
I think the passion in life, and I mean the vibe of Spanish you can see from music to football, of course, is very famous, and then also the way how we have a lot of festival, a lot of famous music DJ is from Spain. And I think this is the way the passion is something like hashtag of Spanish people. I really love that. And then the expressions, like we don't hide, some countries that, when you first meet the people, then they will be very shy and very, after 2 meetings, and then they will open themselves to you. Spanish people are very welcoming. Honestly, for me, I'm very welcoming, no matter it's in the business side or like friendship. And I think you feel very welcoming. Yeah. And the food is really great. The food is really
I
great.
wanted to bring a topic that's related to business, travel, and everything. It's about fear. I want to know, how is your relationship with fear? Because I think in fear is the key of growth and a lot of success.
Yeah.
And I want to know, from your perspective, what do you think out of it?
Talking about fears, when I started Shake to Win 2018, I successfully fundraised 2019, built the products 2020, launched in Amsterdam with a product launch and commercializing. And then there was a moment COVID hit. I was taking a plane from Amsterdam back to Shanghai, And with all this, like, you have to dress up because the COVID after you land China, and then you could do all tests. And that was the most fear-free moment in my life, I think, because I have been thinking a lot of things, because if the travel stop, we cannot commercialize and sell our product, and our runway is not long time, like maybe 8 months or something like that. So that was very dark moment in my life. Back to Shanghai, I disconnected with everyone, almost. Like, no one can reach me. I was quarantined at my Shanghai apartment for 14 days, only me and my cat. So, and then after 3 days, I've been thinking about how to pivot your business. So I think fear, in a way, if you see in a positive way, is helping you to break through, actually. And and then I call my teammates, and I give them offer. Let's extend the runway. So we have to cut our budget. So everyone, we have to do extra things, but cutting the budget, and everything. And we're very lucky because during the COVID time, half of my teammate become the co-founder in equity and etc. And we've been through a very difficult 3 years. And now Shake to Win is back to the market. Since 2024, we are being admitted by the Cyberport. We are incubating under one of the biggest Hong Kong government-backed incubator, as not a lot of cultural tech company. And we just won a competition in Suzhou. So as a cultural tech company. So fear doesn't kill you, make you stronger. So don't be afraid of anything.
There was an Argentinian founder, amazing guy, Nacho Basso. He told us that fear, you cannot avoid it, but you can relocate it.
Yeah.
If you put fear up in the front, you're gonna put it going back.
Yeah.
You put it back, you're gonna run. That's a good metaphor to understand that you don't have to overcome fear. You have to notice where it is.
Yeah.
You have to relocate it and work with it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Indeed. Yeah. Indeed.
Where are your next steps? What are you thinking about?
So the next step is we are on the traction. Now we're generating tractions and positive cash flow since 2024. And then we are attracting a lot of investor again. So I was doing like investor pitch, and hopefully, because our platform is enable every single store, they don't need to have zero technical expertise, zero China expertise. They are paying like $1 per day per shops, which is super cheap, that they can already connect it, appear visible in the Chinese ecosystem. So it's super easy to use. Our backend system, we support Spanish, English, and even Spanish people, you don't know how to use the backend, you have Spanish, the instruction, super easy, 5 minutes, a coffee time, you can subscribe. And we are developing also some AI solutions for helping traditional store owners that they are not able to speak Chinese. But then with the solutions, they just upload like a 3-minute video to our platform with Spanish, and then we can digitalize it with AI. We put every single store owner as a cultural ambassadors by themselves. And in the future, we are opening also a development plan with China as well, because apart from helping global company to make it visible in Chinese infrastructure, now we are planning to make the Chinese hidden gem in multiple language, Spanish and English, and converting, working with maybe with you guys in the future to create some unique content for helping people to discover the unique China. Yeah.
China is unique. That's definitely. I'm mind blown by China.
Yeah. What is your most unforgettable experience in China? I want to know.
I think
The Great Wall.
the Great Wall was because it was awesome. We went to a place called Xinjiang. That is a little bit more far away than the normal approach to the Great Wall, and we were almost by ourselves. And we also went into an abandoned part. So we were like in the middle of the jungle, lost. It was like kind of foggy and rainy, and
You live in a camp.
it was like
Nice.
being in a video game, you know?
Nice.
Like they just played
Call of Duty in the wall, you know?
Sounds good, sounds cool, sounds
an
cool.
Indiana Jones movie. It was awesome.
But the best experience that by far that we have happened, and not in a particular way, has been to learn to play Chinese chess.
Definitely.
You do?
Yeah.
Now you know.
Chinese.
We have it here in the back.
Hey, cool.
And
We
that
play all the time.
And that connects really with what you said before, trying to understand and learn the language in order to understand the culture, in order to understand more the people and the meaning that. When
Yes.
we understood how to play Shanxi, we have connected a lot with people on trains, on hostels, everywhere.
Nice.
How important is that to
Yeah.
connect with people and to be willing to do that? Not in only a travel way, but in a business way.
Yes.
How you want to connect with the people that you work for. How you want to not only be seen and treated and respected, but the way you want to treat them, and how you want to how is it going to be that management.
Nice. Nice.
Can
Lovely.
can you tell us a little bit
Yeah.
before finishing about that mindset that you have about managing your people, managing your work?
So basically, we have teammates across different countries, like 5 different nationalities. We speak mainly Spanish, English, and Chinese. I don't manage them, honestly. I'm a kind of founders that by coaching style, I empower everyone to realize their dreams during what we are working on. So in a startup, in our company, we don't have a hierarchy. Everyone can talk to me. I can talk to anyone. When we're facing problems, when we're facing any issue, we were fully transparent, put it on the table. And then I think this kind of direct communications is effective. And I want to keep this lifestyle. I also empower my team. Previously, before COVID, we have our foreign teammates, 6 months stay in Shanghai office, 6 months they travel around, go back to their office for business development, building network, etc. And then I organize this cultural experience camp for 3 days, 2 nights for all the Shake to Win teammates together in Chinese mountain. That we were in somewhere very remote and live in the campus. We do the hiking while we are building the roadmap, assemble everyone and make everyone to talk about the progress. Because somehow with different culture, when you communicate, it's not that easy. They will have very easy misunderstanding when you talk about one word. And if I'm from Korea, for example, Spanish and Korean, you will feel differently. So this way is very good to building trust. And when you have a high level of trust and delegations, your company will auto-run in a way that you don't need to always manage people. What are you doing? You know, what do you need to check in and everything? No, we don't have this kind of system.
That's cool. That's really cool. And if it works, it's better. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I wanted to ask you a last question. What's your golden minute? Yeah, someone there is watching, hearing your story, and maybe they're pursuing a dream, or they don't have courage to start. Maybe they're in the process, whatever. But what's your golden minute? Your message to the world for those who want to chase something crazy?
I think just do it. That's the golden goal. You know, no matter you are like a university fresh graduate, or someone who worked for a few years and you want to chase your dream, or even myself, I'm a mother of 2 kids, you know, nothing will stop you if you really want to do it. I remember Elon Musk have a golden quote that if people give you 3 hours to tidy up your room, you do it in 3 hours. Oh, of course, if people give you 3 weeks, then you do it like 3 weeks. So, you know, just if you want to do something, just do it. Don't leave regret in your life. And live the fullest.
Awesome. That's the best. Action.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching the
Thank
podcast.
you.
See you in the next episode.
Yeah, welcome to China too.